Hello everyone, this is Kimmy Wyatt and welcome to this video. Y'all, isn't it amazing how people have perfect timing as to when you're outside? It's 1 o'clock plus in the morning. You all of a sudden want to take the smallest t-shirt bag of trash to the trash can. I heard your freaking patio door close when I got right here in front. Y'all see karmic. Then I pass by this truck. Someone throws something in the back of the truck. It's back in right here. Same white truck. hmm I said, F you. Y'all, look. Let me tell y'all what happened today. Let me tell y'all what happened today. Tonight. Okay, last night. Last night. So, you guys, I'm out. I'm out. Before the sun came down and everything, I had been out when the sun was up, y'all. Bouncing from this place, bouncing to this place. Here they come. Here comes some more. Bouncing, bouncing, bouncing. All freaking afternoon until it's after midnight, and I'm just not getting home. It's literally one something or almost 2 in the morning, maybe right at 2. And so I'm at a bus stop now. I wasn't going to catch the bus right there. It's just one spot. I'm trying to see who's coming after me. Just. In other words, you want to spy on this one, you fixing to work. So I'm at this bus stop, and I said, well, before I got there, I'm like, okay, no, don't go home yet. You got time. I guess this was about 10:30 ish, 9:45 ish, And I'm saying I got time to go home because of the buses, you know. If I decide to go home, I don't want to miss the last bus, right? So I just decided to walk in that direction, and I see a vehicle that pulled up and got the hazard lights on. Okay, the flashing lights. Female in the vehicle. I get to her. She's got the flashers on. I tell her I've been down to the window, just trying to see who it was, y'all. You hear me? And also to say, I told her, I said, you can't park right there, right here. And she pointed to the building where she was parked, which was a hotel line. And I stood up straight and I started back walking. I knew she was lying. I just wanted to see how she looked. I didn't even know it was a female. And when I started walking, I get to the next building and copped a squat. I'm like, okay, I'll sit here. Let's see what she's gonna do since I've passed her. She waited right there with the flashers on for another 5 minutes, approximately, and did not pick up anyone, y'all, because I'm looking back as I'm walking. Okay, did not pick up any damn one, and she starts driving off. She decides to go through the light and do a U on a one-way street, y'all. Does a U and then turns and makes a left going north. Stay with me. Where I was sitting at the next building, I found a place to sit. I could look through the little cracks and crevices and see her, because there's a light right there. Once you make a left at that light, it's another light, right? Hello. And I could see her through the building, and her ass was at the light. I'm thinking she's gone about her business, or she's like, okay, this is enough. I'm not fixing to follow. I'm fixing to go home. Blah 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 blah. No, she decides obviously to do another U. And but when this is going on, here comes a fire truck that parks at the building in front of me, across the street. But the fire truck stops, and I'm thinking, right there. But in other words, and as far as distance is concerned, I'm at the back of the fire truck, but across the street. Okay. So they were across the street from me, but not like literally. It wasn't the front of the fire truck, and it wasn't the middle. It was at the I was at the back of the fire truck, but across the street. They went up a little bit, in other words, and they're just sitting there. Now, keep in mind, it's a lot of or it's organized crime, right? Been looking for me all day. Found me several times. Different people, different races. Y'all, this is what I'm talking about. But mostly Hispanics. Mostly Hispanics. So I'm looking at this fire truck like, man, this is amazing. Are they going to get out? But I already knew that they were just sitting there. Okay, you could tell it was no call. They didn't even have the alarm. One of the sirens weren't on. They were just sitting there right after I got there. Okay, organized crime, y'all. Check this out though. Maybe, y'all. Let me, you know what? Let me go on over here because I'm gonna curse somebody out. I'm tired of the bullshit. I'm really tired. I'm not tired. I'm gonna go off and pop a cap in somebody's ass for real. Somebody said that's what you got to do. Look at the phone though. Look at the phone in my direction. Look at the phone in my direction. You see that? I don't give a damn. You couldn't see that dude because it's dark out here, but he just walked past me. Now he's coming back, but he on his fucking phone. And he had his phone in my fucking direction. The camera, in other words. Mm-hmm. Ain't nobody sleep. They gotta jack off. I got on y'all. When I put on, let me tell y'all something. I don't know. I know what it is. Stop lying, Kimmy. When I put on some stretch pants, when I put on some shorts, these are fucking perverts. I don't care how late it is at night. When I put on some stretch pants, you can just about no, I can just about guarantee this one is going to be followed. This is what I'm talking about. I got on stretch pants, y'all. I'm used to this because the print of my coochie, y'all know where I'm going. Perverts, and then here they come in your direction. Y'all don't know how many times I've done an about face. Y'all know what that is in the military, or if you were in the, what is it called, in school, you were in the ROTC or something. That's when you walking in a direction and then you do a quick left or a quick right. Y'all don't know how many times I've done that in the last what 10 hours. Because here come, they have gone down every fucking street possible trying with the bright lights on. But do you not know that's all it takes for some perverted ass motherfuckers is to see your print of your fucking coochie and and ejaculate or jack off? Do y'all? This is the world we live in, y'all. And I hate to be so graphic, but it's the fucking truth. Some of the most perverted ass motherfuckers on the planet. Excuse my curse. Whatever. Now let me, cause he done did a serious U over here where I am. So let me keep on walking. But what he don't know, this SIM card is not in this phone, so he can hang it up. This the track phone, y'all. I got a video coming up on the track phone. Ooh wee. So back to what happened. So I'm at the building next door. I can look through the cracks and crevices. You can kind of bend back and look and see if she stopped at the light. Okay, I'm very familiar with downtown Dallas. So she stopped at the light, but when I straighten up, I'm thinking she may be gone about her business. This woman obviously did a U to come back, but she couldn't. She definitely couldn't make a left because she would have been like she did before, going in the wrong direction. All of a sudden, fire truck is right there. They just sitting there, no siren. They stopped. I hear loud, y'all, loud and hard. In other words, somebody should have been dead. Somebody should have, or critically injured, one or the other. I look, because I was looking at the fire truck, so I look in the direction. Guess who it was? Guess who it was? Mm-hmm. Miss pointing at the hotel where she was parked. But guess what? I get up and start walking. I sit there for about because I'm in amazement, like, okay, God ain't playing with you. And I'm gonna talk about that when I get through. I'm like, God ain't playing with y'all. Let me say that. So I get up probably 15, 26 seconds later because I want to see who is this she hit. To me, for me, it didn't matter. That's what, in other words, that's what you get. But when I walk and get to the front of the fire truck, but on the opposite side, y'all stay with me. Remember, I'm already on the opposite side of the fire truck. Fire truck did not move initially. So, and they were facing in the direction of the wreck, but they didn't move initially and didn't have to start the fire truck because it was already started. Obviously, you know, you can hear a fire truck when it starts. It's a truck. They were just sitting there. So when I'm walking in the direction of the accident, and I get to the cab, I guess I'm saying this right, of the fire truck, you know, where they're sitting, I raise my hand up, my finger, and point to the wreck, like, you know how you, like, you jabbing somebody with your finger, like you keep on, like, you did this, that kind of, you know, you just going back and forth with your finger, okay, pulling it towards your body, pointing it back and pulling it back, you know, back and forth. And I was saying, go get them, yeah, go get them. The truck proceeded to go to the wreck. How did God? How, y'all? Do y'all, are y'all following me? I'm not saying they weren't going to go to the wreck after it happened, but when I got there, I pointed like, "Go on, go get them." Guess who she hit? She hit because I'm going to see, like, okay, I bet you anything, y'all. How? In other words, how about I knew that she hit some of her own, or in other words, not her own, some of her gang stalking buddies, orchestrated. God ain't playing with them. Y'all hear me? Y'all heard what I'm saying? Hit some of her freaking gang stalking buddies. They was Hispanic. Hit some of her freaking gang stalking buddies. Guess who they was looking at and pit? Ooh, if looks could kill, I would have been on the ground. Do y'all hear me? Because they're outside the vehicle at this point. Y'all, by the time, and I'm trying to pull my stuff out to do the video at this point. Do y'all know by the time, before I could even pull my phone out, my phone is not in either one of my bags, y'all. It's in my bra with the battery out. Do you know, by the time that wreck happened, and by the time I get to the fire truck and point, by the time I get my phone out, which is a span of total probably 7 minutes, maybe. Do you know the fire truck went down there? Do you know? And let me clarify. They were looking at me like, you bitch. In other words, they knew why that happened. They knew why that happened. Mm-hmm. Y'all, as hard as that damn car, I don't know who hit who, because like I said, I was looking at the fire truck. As hard as that sound was from whatever vehicle got hit, somebody should have been out on the ground. Somebody should have been critical. Whoever the hell that was that hit him, they gonna be aching in the morning. This morning, when I tell you, they, if they decide, in other words, what, where the police at? Where the police? They had to hurry up and not get the police involved in the accident. Police did not come. It was just a fire truck. And look, I didn't see anybody exchanging. This is how I know that they knew each other. They didn't even exchange any type of fucking information. They were looking at me like, and literally, I had to say it like this, you bitch. Oh, no. You can call me all the B words you want. I didn't. Y'all, why is this Cadillac like one of the vehicles that leave every time I leave, and it comes to the front and leaving off the premises? Why the hell is this Cadillac not in a parking spot? Yeah, can y'all see this shit right here? Excuse me. The wheel is on the line, the red line. The rest of the Cadillac is out in. Okay, I don't have nothing to say. Let me leave that alone. Yeah. You know the red line that's in front of the parking spaces. The back of the wheel is right there, and the rest of the vehicles is just. This is what I'm saying, y'all. Probably trying to rush home and look at somebody getting in the shower. Just had to hurry up and get out. Now let me say this. Mm, mm, mm. I got a video coming up after that happened, and I deleted one of these videos. I had pulled the phone out, so I'm videoing. Y'all didn't see in that. You're not gonna see the video anyway because I deleted that one. Okay, I deleted it, y'all, and I was like, well, damn, ain't no use to me recording it because that happened so quick, y'all, that no police came. All right, you didn't see them exchanging no information, but they gone. They gone. Y'all explain that to me, but they looking at me like. So, I mean, cars parking on the street downtown. Cars got the flashers on. This has been y'all. I'm telling you, God is good. That video that I was recording when I finally got the phone out, when I finally started recording it, because all I could do was tell y'all about it, because y'all didn't see it. I'm on the street, on the sidewalk, going well, you wouldn't know, walking, videoing, and it was a black guy that came walking in the opposite direction, and I can't remember what I said in that video, and he said, man, isn't that the damn truth? I said, yeah. I said they doing the most, aren't they? He said, man, they doing. He said, sis, I already know. He said they doing all kind of stuff. I said, man, y'all. And then what's so killing about it? They think you prejudiced because you calling them, you shooting a shot. You telling them about themselves because they're totally violating you. Ooh, they wanna got their huggies on. You know what I'm saying? They wanna cry mama with their huggies on when you retaliating on her ass. I want us to own that ass. Okay, let me say it. You retaliating on that ass. Oh, you're mean or mean. Well, I'm not saying someone has said this, but I've heard someone saying this. I'm just putting words in their mouth right now. You're mean. Why are you doing all this? Let's back up. Let's back the fuck up. Who started this? Who invited themselves to my party? Like I said, I had 25 invitations, and somehow you got one. Must be the one that I mailed out and the person say they didn't get it. Another gang stalking victim. Y'all know I'm being facetious. Who told you to invite yourself to my party? And here's the deal. You don't know how to leave. You have set up shop. But you mad at me? Let me tell y'all something. Now, please close your ears because I got to say this. Can I count it off, Lord? Can I count it off? You let James Brown do it. Look, fuck y'all. Fast forward. I deleted that video with the black guy in the video and all that because I'm trying to, well, yeah, exactly. Y'all couldn't see it. I wanted y'all to see this. Oh, I wanted to get video of that. I'm like, oh, forget it. Y'all, I sat down in a place that got chairs downtown after that. And I said, well, okay, let me go and see if I can do a little work before I go home. Just a little. Didn't have much to do. Got a lot to do, but I can at least do this, right? Let me tell y'all what happened. Just as I sat down, put my bags down and everything, pulled out a couple of things, I look and see this black SUV on one of the. I'm in between two streets, two major streets. The SUV came up and got even closer to where I was, but on the street. But I could see it. I said, okay, let me get them time to move. Maybe I try to be, 1949 in. I try to be just as maybe this and maybe that, but this just sitting there. I can see the top, sitting down in the chair. I can see the top of it in the rim, not the rim. You know what I'm saying? I can see the window in the top of the vehicle, but not the entire window. I'm like, let me see. Yeah. Look, don't have no lights on in the back. Sound like some shit at the Texas State Fair. You hear me? Fixing it. Look, going up the do. Look, y'all. Hold on. I'll see if they doing to you or if they backing in the parking spot. No, they backing in. You hear somebody over there coughing, because I ain't in the fucking apartment. I'm not in the apartment. Okay? Shouldn't you be in there with your wife and kids? Y'all, what the fuck? Y'all, see? When your shit sound like that, look. Look, y'all. Look, y'all making out. Can y'all see through this vehicle window? Look, here they come. Oh, wait a minute. Y'all. Want to do a donut so fucking bad. Y'all want to do a donut so fucking bad. Do you hear me? Look, I want you. Hold on. Let me go over. Because their little buddy is right here outside on the balcony. Look, y'all look. Here they come. Here they fucking come. Don't know where I am. Look, y'all see that? Ain't got a goddamn light on in the back. Y'all know that noise is from making them donuts, right? Doing them fucking donuts in the street, which I did a video on. So let me hear this up, y'all. 22:28, because I'm gonna have to wake my son up just to open the door. Because I know he locked the top lock. You guys, check this out. So finish this up. I'm gonna give y'all about 7 minutes. Hold on, let me get away from this balcony. These balconies. So I deleted that video because I really wanted y'all to see what the hell happened. So I'm sitting down. I see this SUV, black SUV, and then it moved up closer, in my direction, but on the street, closer to me, in other words, but on the street. And I'm like, okay, maybe they're doing this, maybe they're doing that. I know what's going on, but you try to give people the benefit of what the doubt. So I waited and waited and waited and waited. I said, oh hell no, let me just go on and go home. Let me just get up and go in this direction, go home, see what I'm saying, whatever I said at the time. I got up and went towards the vehicle. When I get over, see, I couldn't see the entire vehicle. When I get over there where I can see the vehicle, y'all, white dude, white dude is on the side of the vehicle, basically cursing out the driver, Hispanic dude, got his window down, avoiding annoyed. In other words, wasn't saying a damn thing to the dude. Just sitting there messing with his damn fucking phone. Okay. I get there and I'm gonna leave this right here. Y'all look at that video. I don't know the title of that video, but I pulled out my phone. My phone was already, it was in my bra. It was in my bra. I took, SIM card was already out, blah, 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 because I just did a video. I deleted it. Okay, get it together. I'm listening to what this white dude is saying. Now, this is before I pressed the record button. And he's like, basically cursing out the driver. And I'm like, what? Okay, well, maybe that's not a gang stalker. You know what he was saying? Same shit I'm telling y'all now. Gang stalking victim. I interviewed that dude. Right there, right there. We were both chewing this dude out. And gang stalking victim for 22 years. Victim for 22 years, y'all. The maximum 17 was the longest I had heard until I realized I went back into my archives and I'm 20 years. He said 22 years. His brother is involved in it. He's been to court with his brother. This dude's crying. Yeah, dude started crying at some point in the video. And you wonder why these people are committing suicide. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all, 25, 23 in. They waiting for me to go in. Need to be in there with your wives. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. Get closer to your phones. Get close your phone. That you're listening to this, your device that you are listening to this with. Ding! Let me tell y'all something. Listen, they getting got. Didn't I just tell you about the wreck? Guess who they was looking at when it happened? I don't know what the fuck y'all got going on, baby. I don't return shit triple fold. I return my shit up to 50,000, depending on how I feel and depending on what the fuck they have done to send to me. Now, what I gotta show y'all is a video of a candle that I made. You know, I know how to mix shit up. 2 different candles and redo the candle over, have a different smell, y'all. Y'all, this one right here. Take the wick out and everything, y'all. How about, I'm not gonna even tell y'all, just stay tuned. Stay tuned. If I post that video up. But your teas, voodoo, your teas. I went on a tea spree 2 months ago. I told you I drink tea all the time. Okay, 6 days a week at least. I'm having tea at least twice a day within 24 hours, twice a day. I knew how many packages of tea I had left over. I do 3 different kinds. You know, make a combination of teas. How about I had about 15 more packages? This is 2 months later. I had about 15 more packages, variety of packages. You know, different brands, different types left over. Look in the bag to go make some tea. I got about 7 of them. How about, did you think I was shocked? Did you think I was shocked? Hell no. Voodoo. Y'all, if it could be done in the physical, it could be done in the spirit. But let me go back to why I told y'all to get closer to your monitors. I ain't playing with you. I mean, not your monitors. Get closer to your device. Listen. Put your ears, press your ears up to the audio. Yeah, they getting got. They getting got. They getting got. Somebody just told me that somebody told them that all their friends are not friends, people they know are passing away. Yeah, because you don't know what the hell they was doing in the privacy of their home doing witchcraft. God is mad. The archangels are mad. Our ancestors are mad. Our family ancestors for each family pissed off, knowing we don't bother anybody. Y'all need to hear this white dude. We don't bother anybody. I asked him, do you, because he said something about God. I said, you love God? He said, I love God. He said, and that's why this shit is happening. Some shit like that, paraphrasing. Y'all, just stay tuned, like the channel. When you do like the channel, subscribe and click the notification bell, y'all, so that you'll get notifications of new vids I post. Somebody's down here. Okay, you can't see my finger. Okay, you see the light? My finger's going back and forth across the light. It's somebody down there. I heard them. And these, excuse me, these, you know, I got my own skin in her Carolina, y'all, and you know, it's like, Kimmy, say this shit the way you need to say it. And if somebody don't want to work with you because you going through this, y'all, I'm gonna say this like I want to, man. These bastards act like y'all really got something going on. Now this bastard is on the balcony, got a wife and kids in there, but you on the balcony waiting for me to come home so you can watch me in the privacy where I lay my fucking head. You heard me? Why she not in there? You know, she's here. You look at people. She's here, but yeah, ain't no use to me going in until but now you ain't going in. I got these tight pants, these tights on. You know what I'm saying? It's gotten to the point where when I wear tights or shorts, okay, when I wear tights or shorts, y'all, and I go in, Let me tell you, I immediately take them off like that. As soon as I put my bags down, it's like, I don't know what you're waiting on, because you're not fixing to look at this print right here. I'm fixing to go ahead and go on and do what I got to do. They off. You can even feel the disappointment because they think you just to walk around. You got to find you something to eat. Not fine. Well, yeah, fine. Not that there's nothing in there. You find you got to eat. They know your how you operate. You gonna get something to eat. You gonna get your ice out the freezer. I said frozen, which I don't mind. And sometimes, y'all, my frozen water that's turned into ice. I don't even. I put a little hot water on it and let that water, because it's the shape of the cup. I let that water loosen, that ice loosen up, and let it hit the sink. That's how deep this is. Sometimes I don't even. But if I know that my son hadn't gone anywhere, because the first thing I do, y'all, when I come in, I'm gonna look at that alarm system and backtrack from the time I left. My son just had some temporary coat. Nah, and let me shut up. Y'all, anyway, let me 31:11. I'm fixing to go in. Hasta la vista, Buenos Aires, Buenos noches, Arrivederci. Yeah, but no, 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 no. Back the fuck up, Kim. Back up, back up, back up. I didn't tell you why I told you. I didn't tell you why I told y'all to get closer to your devices. I didn't finish telling you. These archangels, God, the archangels, they real. Our ancestors, your ancestors, my ancestors, angels that are on this planet, angels that are in the spirit. These are your parents and whoever love you. They pissed. They're pissed as Fuck. And then we're pissed. Guess who gonna win? Y'all, I'm telling you, I had to tell someone I love. I said, I know this is gonna sound, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry. I said, I know this is gonna sound really weird to you when I'm about to tell you. Love me and I love them. I said, I'm gonna ask questions first. What, baby? I don't know why. Such and such. Why my leg? I said, return it back to. I said, I know that shouldn't be happening to you. It's just I don't know what it is. It's just all of a sudden. You know why? I could have told them exactly why it's happening, because you love me. Let me go, y'all. You live amongst them. The whole neighborhood has been converted over to 70%, 30, 40, 50, 50, 60% Hispanic. You love me. They don't like that. You listen, although not everyone, you listen to what I'm telling you, hooking you up with some game, telling you what's going on. That's what it is. Y'all heard these noises. I guess you supposed to be scared because they want to get on their balcony and make some fucking noises. Come down here and do that. I swear every fucking light in this damn apartment complex gonna come on. Come down here and do that. That's what I thought. Y'all, let me go. Let me go in, cause baby, this one right here, y'all, they better ask somebody. Y'all, I can literally. Have y'all ever met someone and when they touch y'all? Have you ever, you yourself, have you ever been so mad at someone that as soon as your hands touch them, do y'all hear me? Soon as your fucking hands get on them, man. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you for sustaining me, Jesus. I don't call Jesus a man. I call him a creature. I don't care who get mad. He's a creature. Don't, because a good creature. I ain't talking about a bad creature. I'm not talking about creature from the Black Lagoon. But even him, who knew what the fuck that was? Let me go. The movie, The Creature from the Black Lagoon. He's a creature. He is not man. We made in his image, but he is not man. Get over yourself. He's not these plants and trees out here, although they represent him. He's not the moon, the stars. He did all of this. Who can do that? Who can do that? And you got people out here worshiping the mofo devil. You got people out here, y'all. It's a tarot reader. I love her funky, nasty, dirty draws, but I've tried back listening to her again. I got to let her go. Yes, some of the things in the Bible are questionable. I'll be the first to agree. You had to hit me. You know what? How can we move a mountain? You know, who the hell said it? Okay. Let me go. Y'all, you know, I'm going to say something. Woo! But, yeah, you just like God, you can move that mountain. Baby, if I can move a mountain, it'll be on all their heads. Do you hear me? Don't tell this one she can move a mountain because, see, I'll go try that out if it were true. I can move a wait, hold on. What? What? Ooh, y'all hadn't done that in. Let me stop. Woo! Y'all hadn't done that. What? Yeah, I can move a mountain? Ooh, what's on and popping? Y'all, come here, stand right here. All y'all, stand right here. Just don't move. Just stand your ass right there. Just keep on standing right there. Now I got something for you. I got a surprise for you now. You might not know it's a surprise after it happened. Man, I would. Okay, let me go. Let me go, man. No, they getting got y'all. Let me tell y'all something. Cut it out with all this triple fold, two digit fold, the 12 fold. Man, please, since y'all, what's wrong with your mouth? What's wrong with your mouth? They didn't give a fuck about you. Did they give a fuck about you and your family? Did they give a fuck? Well, he said 22 years. I had 20. Two people had 17. I'm talking about people I've interviewed. What you all of a sudden, do you hear me? All of a sudden, you want somebody to care about you? Now you heard the kid, right? Y'all know it's about 2 something in the morning. Why the damn kid up? Cause dad is up. He done got busted by the baby. He can't go to sleep because I'm out here. Y'all heard? Let me go over here because that's the direction I need to be in anyway. Ain't got a damn light on the balcony. The light used to be on all of the time when I first got here. Ain't got a light on the balcony. Do you hear me? But you outside. Ain't turned the light on since I looked up there at you and caught your ass in action. Months and months and months and months and months ago. Good night, baby. Months and months and months ago. I'm doing a video. All right, y'all. Let me go on and get off. I love y'all. Hasta la vista. Buenos Aires. Buenas noches. Arrivederci. Au revoir, Salida. Don't let the doorknob hit you where the good Lord split you. Ciao Bella. Ciao Bello. Smooches. Gotta go. Okay? That was my neighbor. Now, she's cool. Hispanic young lady. Just love me and I love her. That's why I'm saying I'm not prejudiced. I'm not prejudiced. Now, I love to be truthful. She did have her child with her. So when I said that the child is on the balcony with the dad, that probably was her child. Okay? Because I don't want, you know what I'm saying? I'm honest with mine. I can't speak for anyone else. And most of us are. Okay? And I'm talking about gang stalking victims. I'm not going to even say most of us are. Y'all, you're a gang stalking victim. You're a gang stalking victim. If you want to talk about it, you talk about it. You hear me? Now, there are those who want you to think they're a gang stalking victim and got videos. Not even. Who shit is this I'm hearing? Damn. Y'all know what that sound like? I want y'all to look this movie up. fuck is that? Y'all, look up. Okay, there used to be a show called Dynasty. I loved it. And it had oh man, her name just came to me. Anyway, she played beautiful. Like she's from Europe. European. She had why is this lady not Joan Collins. Joan Collins. Joan, thank you. Boy, God is amazing. Joan Collins. Beautiful lady, dark black hair, and she played in Dynasty. Okay, y'all look up Dynasty. You're like, who is Dynasty for y'all young heads? But she played in a movie, 1970s movie, or whatever. I'm sure late 70s, 78, with some damn big ass crickets on this island. They went on a vacation, man. How about this? How they sound? They sounded eating everybody head off. Oversized, damn, not crickets. I said the wrong thing. Thank you. Y'all see how God be doing it? Girl, you said the wrong thing. Not crickets. Ants. Ants, man. You know what? I'm just go see if I can find that damn movie, man. That was a classic. Love y'all. Let me get out of here. Bye.